Or to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. You know, I watch all the replays that you guys send me, and sometimes there's some that are so good that I cannot, I can't use them in an episode of Carry the Stupids or The Biggest Asshole. I have to just show you the replay, and if you have the next 12, 13 minutes of your life are free, and you don't have the patience of a gnat, and you can sit there and actually watch this, I promise that you will see everything in this replay. From pathetic gameplay to fantastic gameplay, from angry assholes to respectable gentlemen, from snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. You will see it all here, starting with the asshole. There he is. We're watching all up in your sheet, driving the Object 416. But the star of the replay right at the beginning is what is his name here? Mordosek, whatever the fuck, in this CDC premium tank. He went out and bought himself a premium tank so that he could drive around and be a fucking asshole. And he's going to try his best to ruin all up in your sheets game. There he cuts in front of him again. And now, because he did that, really, this poor Object 416 has some bad positioning on the map. He did not get to go where he wanted to. The enemy has sent some scouts in. This game is pretty much over, right? Like, look at this guy. Gonna ram him again. You know? Respect to you all up in your sheet for not shooting that prick. He's actually trying to shoot the enemies. And the CDC is just... Is he done being an asshole? He's still just driving around aimlessly, trying to ruin his game. So got in his way, rammed him. Just a bit of a prick. The type of guys that I shoot, you know? Like I give him a shot. Every now and then, I turn blue because I get pissed off at these fucking morons that... Here he comes again. Look at this. He damaged his tracks, rammed them again. Like, why the hell would you buy a premium tank? Anyway, without words, but hey, you get to see it here on Klaus's channel. The stupid asshole and the gentleman, all up in your sheets, the gentleman, and Mordosek, the asshole. And so he's made this game almost unwinnable now. Look at the map position. So you get to see the great gameplay from the enemies, and you get to see the pathetic game. The other enemies are wondering, why are they all camping? And now the asshole's crying help. Why is the asshole crying help? Look at this. The fucking moron has fallen over on his side. And can you believe this? Can you believe this? Did you just see the same thing I saw? Now the asshole says thanks. He's such an asshole and so pathetic and so useless that after being an asshole, he flips on his side, but all up in your sheet actually goes in hell. I would have fucking left the guy there the whole game to rot. Because then he would have, if the game's a 15-minute game, he'd have to sit there for 15 fucking minutes on his side, feeling like a dork. The dork he is. Right? Mordosek, you should change your name to More Dick. Or just change it to asshole. Why not? But anyways, you get to see the respectable gentleman sportsman that is all up in your sheet in his Object 416. Now, the game is lost, basically. Like, what the hell is he going to do? You see, you never see this game. You can go to some channels where, some people will show you that they'll have a website with a 2.7 million games loaded, right? And then you sort the games from highest damage, and out of those 2.7 million games, you sort them, and then you get to watch the top damage game, which is usually an overpowered Russian medium tank that happens to get in a game with 15 Muppets on the enemy team, so he could do 12,000 damage. And then you can listen to the commentary about how the gentleman has a great technique and map awareness, which allowed him to blah blah blah. So if you play like this, you can also be a Unicom. When really it's just a fucking wipeout, right? You can watch that, but you never get to see stuff like this, because stuff like this will not come on the top of the list. If you sort anything by XP, by damage, by spotting assist, you can sort this however you want. And you ain't gonna get this one on the top of the list, but let me tell you, if you've got another 8 minutes in your life that's not occupied and you can watch this, holy shit, this just gets better now. You got to see the pathetic start, you got to see the angry asshole, you got to see the gentleman who has now been hit by the invisible scorpion. So what did I say? The last thing here is, how do you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? So this is when it starts. This is actually when the true gameplay starts. And all up in your sheet, you are in the Object 416. And so far, you've done almost nothing, and it's not your fault. You've had to deal with an asshole, and you were actually sportsman enough. Like, that's a lesson, okay, guys? If you're getting trolled by an asshole, like what he just did, respect, man. Holy shit. He actually flipped the asshole over. The asshole must actually feel like an asshole now. And maybe the asshole will actually help the team win now. Maybe not by doing anything, but maybe he could be an asshole towards the enemy and go bump up against one enemy, maybe sometime during the game, right? But anyway, so now he's going to have to try and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. And I don't know how, but they're not losing by that much, right? They're losing by a couple of tanks, but they have no map positioning. Right? They're stuck at their base because he never got to go anywhere. He never really got to get in his rhythm. He's just kind of wallowing around the back here, and he's not a camper. He's not a damage farmer. He didn't have any choice, right? He was trolled at the beginning. It looked like he was trying to go to the middle, but he couldn't do it because the asshole trolled him. So he's making the best out of a bad situation. And now he's going to try and line up a shot here, and he's not going to get it because nothing's going his way so far. Are you bored yet? Right? What have you lasted? What's it been now? Like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, right? You have the patience of a gnat. You're ready to skip. Go watch something else. Go watch a video about a cat. Someone put a cucumber beside a cat and the cat jumps up. People like to watch those videos. I don't know fucking why. 17 million hits to see a cat jump when there's a cucumber sitting beside it. Look that up right after you see this video. Cucumbers and cats. And if you've got the attention span of a gnat, that'll entertain you. But if you can last another 5 minutes, you will see some of the best gameplay that you've ever seen. This is why this replay is not a Carry the Stupids or a Biggest Asshole or all the other series I got going on my channel here. This is all about all up in your sheet now. And what's he doing? He's trying to go around the map to get in a position where he can ambush the enemy. And there's an enemy, and he's screwed. He's spotted. It's a full health scorpion. So now the battle begins. Let's watch this. One shot on the scorpion. He's going to back up. The scorpion looks like he's tracked. Is he tracked? Yes, but he's loaded. One shot from the scorpion could do 500 damage. He's using this. Okay, it's gone stealth. The scorpion's moving up, and boom. Another shot on the scorpion. Back up. The scorpion's going to come in. No, the scorpion's a pussy. The scorpion shot the ground. And the scorpion is dead. See, now if he was playing this tank and there were 15 enemies like him, this replay would rank in the top of the 2.7 million in damage, and you get to see him kill 17 utter useless stupids like that. And oh, wouldn't that be fun? It'll happen 1 out of 2.5 million games, and it'll never happen to you. But yeah, I mean, you can watch that, or you could watch this. And I tell you, respect, man, all up in your sheet. Total respect for you. That gentleman move that you pulled at the beginning of the game. The poise, the patience, the determination to never give up. And I tell you, it gets better now. It gets better. Okay, there's a shot. Now there's only two left versus 5. And he's missed. Does he still have a teammate? Is there still 2 of them? Yeah, there's 2 of them. But it's 2 versus 5. The enemies are coming in to mop things up. And, you start the game, you get an asshole, you don't get to go to your favorite spot on the map. You could rage quit. You could kill the asshole, turn blue, right? There's lots of things you can do But all up in your sheet here has decided to actually try and win this game. He's setting up an ambush. He's setting up an ambush. What's he going to do? The poor guy. He will not see anyone if they come from behind, but he's hoping. Okay, they're coming from the front. He's going to take a shot. Oh! Holy shit. His teammate is dead. How the fuck did his teammate die? The artillery killed his teammate? Is that what happened? Did you catch what happened there? Well, his teammate died, and then I guess they killed themselves. He died before the enemy died, so technically, all up in your sheet was 1 versus 5 here for a split second. And now, holy shit, this guy's going to one-shot him, but he's going to forget about him because he's going to go around the buildings. He's going to try and get him from the side here. He's got to do the reverse side scraping maneuver. One shot from this guy. This is like the barn Death Star. The barn wagon. Whatever the fuck you call it. Oh, he's got missed by artillery. And oh, he's got him. He's got him. Look at this driving. Holy shit. 2 enemies. He's got a full health TD. No. Avoid that shot. Get this guy first. Got him. Gatov. Let's keep your fingers crossed here. The TD is trying to back around and turn around. He rams him. He's tracked him. And he's tracked him again. Okay. Well, he's got... Shoot him again. Shoot. Can he aim down at the tracks? He did not. He bounced. If the guy repairs his tracks, he's dead. The game's over. Shoot the tracks. Aim lower at the tracks. Yeah. It's gone through. It's hit the tracks. He's perma-tracked. Shoot for the same spot. But you can't penetrate because it's a Russian TD. You got to aim for the tracks. Through the tracks and through the hull. Track them again. Holy shit. Holy shit. One more shot. Tracked him again. He's not dead. The artillery on the enemy team is probably reloading. Got him. Okay, now stay there. Look at this move. He is not going to move. He knows the artillery is going to aim for him. He's using the cover of these buildings. Stay still. Where's that artillery shell? Where is it? Go. Keep your fingers crossed. He's gone stealth now. There it is. There it is. If he backed up, it was game. Holy shit. And you get to see it on Klaus's channel! You don't get this stuff from sorting the replays top to bottom. You gotta actually fucking watch them to pick this shit up. And I watch all your replays. And holy shit, this game really got me going, man. Because of that fucking asshole at the beginning. Like, getting trolled like that and keeping your cool and actually flipping the guy over after he was on his side. We're going to check how much damage the asshole did after all up in your sheet here flipped him over. And let's see. It's still not over though, guys. There's an artillery left, and you know how balanced artillery is. But holy shit, you get to see it all in this replay. It started off like shit. Just when you think your whole world is shit, you know, the sun, the clouds part, the sun peeks out and shines down on your ass. And there you go, a full health artillery, but you can shoot him once, and one more shot, and I think this is Kolobanov's medal, and I like to call it Kolobanov's medal, because that's the way, I like it. And here he goes. Oh man, fingers crossed for you, buddy. Let's see this. He's done the old switcheroo, you notice that? The artillery's probably pointed to the right now. Here he goes. Yes, he's pointed to the right. And that's the game. Holy shit. Look at this. Kolobanov's medal for standing alone versus 5. Holy shit. Top on the team. And let's check out the asshole. What did the asshole do? Who cares what the asshole did? Let's just look at him. You fucking asshole. Thanks everyone for watching this replay. You know, and if you made it this far, you do not have the attention span of a gnat. And I'm so glad you stuck it out, because all up in your sheet, you deserve respect, man. That was one of the best games I've ever seen. From all points of view, the pathetic gameplay, the fantastic gameplay, the assholes, the respectable sportsmanship, and you snatched victory from the jaws of defeat.